Hi everybody, AstroTarotJohn here, and this is your one-card daily draw for Thursday, May 21st, 2026. And this is the Seven of Wands from Hazel Moon's Hawaiian Tarot. I'm not a big fan of this deck. Mainly I bought it so I could be inspired to create my own deck. I did actually have a deck at one point that I was working on with an artist with tropical themes. That project never actually materialized, but the deck was good to help me kind of figure out what I wanted in that realm. The Seven of Wands is one of the more difficult cards in the tarot because it represents an impasse. It represents you having to defend yourself against critics. It represents fighting about things that are pretty much useless. So what does this card tell us today? Well, the first part of this is about pushing forward. And today, pushing forward is pretty much totally useless. You're not going to get anywhere. This is a time to back off and try a different way to solve the problem. The second part of this is very similar, except that this is about brute force. This is not a problem you can solve with brute force either. A frontal assault is just not going to work here, folks. You're going to have to be creative and think of a different way. And luckily, the Wands is a creative element, so work your way around it. By the same token, finally today we have don't start fights you can't or won't finish. Sometimes people like to fight. I'm not one of those people, but if you pick a fight with somebody, understand that likely it's going to be useless. Maybe you need to blow off some steam. I don't know. I would consider maybe exercise or going out and having a good time as a way to blow off some steam. But picking a fight with somebody right now is not a good idea because this problem requires finesse. And if you can't finish a fight, don't bother starting it. In any case, I'd like to thank you as always for watching this video. My name is AstroTarotJohn, and I look forward to seeing you across my table soon, whether virtually or in person.